It's basic season, so let's make protein pumpkin bread. It's gonna be high protein and low calorie, under 100 calories per slice, and the macros are gonna be so good, you could replace eating protein bars with pumpkin bread. I have a friend who really likes pumpkin bread, and he's a gym bro, and he wants to get his protein in. So we're gonna make high protein, low calorie pumpkin bread. I'm gonna bring him here, and we're gonna taste test it together. We wanna start with a combination of 3 main dry ingredients. The first one is gonna be self-rising flour. We need half a cup and 2 tablespoons, which is gonna be 75 grams. Next, we need coconut flour. This is gonna add some fiber, but more importantly, this gives it a really nice texture. We don't need much, just 5 grams. But coconut flour gives this bread a drier, crumbly texture, and it absorbs a lot more liquid than regular flour. And the last dry ingredient that's really important is whey protein powder, not vegan protein powder, not casein protein powder. I know I've said many times, a whey casein blend is best when baking, but for this recipe, we just need whey. Why? Because whey gives breads rise and fluffiness and dryness. We don't want this to be very soft, dense, and not have bubbles and air inside. I'm using Legion's French Vanilla Whey Protein Powder. It's 100% whey isolate, and I love the French vanilla flavor. I think it's so versatile, and it's great for baking because you can use it in so many recipes. We need 50 grams or 2 scoops of protein powder. I don't like using stevia for recipes because it doesn't crystallize and bake like sugar. Erythritol does. This right here is sugar, and this is erythritol. The sugar is grainy and it's crystally. You could feel it in your fingers. Erythritol is the exact same way. You could feel each crystal in your fingers. So when you're baking with these, this has the same type of texture as sugar does. Stevia does not have this. Stevia is like 200 times sweeter than sugar. So companies that make the big bags of baking stevia blends, they use a little bit of stevia and a ton of other carbohydrate powders to get the same volume, except it weighs way less than sugar and erythritol does. So if I say a recipe has 40 grams of erythritol or 40 grams of sugar in it, and then you use 40 grams of stevia, you're gonna be using triple the amount of volume of powder that I would be using, which is gonna completely mess up your recipe. So don't do that. Instead, get some erythritol or get some sort of sweetener that's crystallized and looks and feels like sugar. 45 grams of erythritol. Okay, I know some of you guys are gonna comment, that's a lot of sweetener, I don't want to listen. If you're using sugar, erythritol is 75% of sweetest sugar. So you need to use more erythritol to get the same sweetness as sugar. But don't complain about using too much sweetener, just use it. It has less calories than sugar, okay? Win. Pumpkin pie spice. Use as much or as little of this as you want. I really like it, okay? It has cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, ginger, and cloves in that order. So more cinnamon than anything else. So if you don't have this, you could just use cinnamon. I want more. I know we use self-rising flour, but I want to make sure this thing rises, so a little bit of baking soda and some more baking powder. Baking powder is double acting. It reacts with heat, so when we put this in the oven, the bubbles are going to form with the baking powder. Baking soda needs an acid for bubbles to form. We're going to use Greek yogurt in a little bit. That has acid. It's going to create bubbles. And we need a pinch of salt to bring out all the flavors. Mix to avoid clumping. Mix really well. In many of my previous recipes, I've added pumpkin, and then I tell you guys that you cannot taste the pumpkin, like in my chocolate brownie skillet. The chocolate overpowers the pumpkin flavor. This recipe is not like that. You could taste the pumpkin. If you're disappointed and you expected not to taste the pumpkin, close your eyes and imagine you can't taste it and you won't be able to taste it. We need 250 grams of pumpkin puree, not canned pumpkin pie filling. Do not get that has sugar, just pumpkin puree. If you like things very sweet, add a packet of sweetener to this and some vanilla extract, a lot of vanilla extract. And now it's basically pumpkin pie filling, okay? Without the seasonings. Greek yogurt to add more protein and creaminess. And then we need 2 eggs. We could crack it right into this bowl, but I hate when there's little streaks of egg whites and it's hard to mix, so separate bowl. I don't know how to crack eggs, I just smash. One broke, one's fine, but it's okay because everything's gonna break now. Mix this up really well. Eggs go in. Usually I'm sweet enough, not today. One more. Perfect. A tablespoon of sweetener. Erythritol, please. A little bit of pumpkin pie spice. Mix this up. Dry ingredients have been well mixed up. Oven is preheating to 325 degrees. Wet goes in. Gently fold this together. We don't want to mix too hard because that's going to create a bread that's too tough and too chewy and not light and fluffy. Even though this has the word bread in it, it's kind of a cake, okay? Banana bread is cake. It's not bread. So just lightly fold. There's always flour stuck to the bottom. You got to scrape it out from in there. You see it? You see it? These silicone molds are so freaking good because nothing ever sticks to it. Load it up. Flatten out, cinnamon sugar right on top. In at 325 degrees, mill rack. An hour later, it's done. I just put a knife right in the middle and it came out clean, so we're good. It's cooled for 45 minutes and silicone molds are awesome, nothing sticks. This crust, it's nice and firm, the erythritol is crystallized, but the inside, you could just feel it, it's so soft. Look how big this thing is. This thing is heavy and it is massive. It is so soft and fluffy on the inside. A little powdered sugar right on top. Yo, Paul. What am I
too.
I made pumpkin bread.
Oh, okay. Buy Rahul's cookbook. Link in the description below.
Nice. Check out my cookbook, link in the description. It has over 100 recipes and I'm constantly updating it, so when you buy it once, you get all future updates for free. Here's a slice. Wait.
Oh, it just looks so good.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. It's pretty good, yeah.
Good?
It's actually so good.
That's good. Tell them.
Yeah. I thought it would be a lot more dry. It's just like really like...
It's soft, right?
So soft and moist.
I'm
You
good.
really got the edges right too.
It's crispy, right?
Yeah, they're
Like
crispy,
the-
but like super soft and like chewy in the inside.
Okay, nice.
Actually, yeah.
That slice is 96 calories and 9 grams of protein.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So like 2 slices, 200 calories, 20 grams of protein. That's like a protein bar, right?
Wait, that's actually just like a protein
Yeah,
bar.
like 2 slices versus a protein bar.
Actually, you need to make me more of this.
This thing is massive. 8 thick slices. Here, take this one. Take the fat one in the middle.
Thanks, bro. It's actually so good. Like,
Yeah?
you have to know that, like, I love bread.
Okay, this is good. I made this for you because you told me yesterday you really like pumpkin bread.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out his favorite dessert yesterday. I guess ice cream. And then he was like, nah, it's pumpkin bread.
Yeah, it's like those, like
Muffins, dense,
the
bready
right
desserts.
amount of sweetness.
Okay.
It's just like, it's not bland or boring, but it's just like, it just tastes good.
Does it doing it?
Yeah. It's pretty filling too. You know?
Right? You want another slice? Look, it breaks apart really easily. And this is the end piece, which should be the driest, but it's still really moist.
Have you ever seen those like thirst trap videos of like the pumpkin bread?
Where it's like zoomed in slow mo.
No, yeah. You should do that.
Alright, you want to do it? You want to do it? Break it. Wow. Paul said my kitchen looks bigger on camera than in person, which is good because I say that a lot. It looks bigger on camera than in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the bread looks bigger in person than.
Doing it in person?
Yeah.
I wish that could be me, but I'm not. I like the bread.
It's good, right?
Thanks, bro.
Actually, I watch all your videos.
Yeah?
You know.
Real fan.
I saw I saw the Taboki video.
You saw the Taboki video?
The Taboki video. Yeah.
Taboki? You stole the last piece. I'm gonna watch you eat.
My mind,
Is it awkward?
my heart said that I should like share with you.
Nah.
But yeah,
Your mind?
Yeah.
You were wait, that's messed up. What the I thought you were gonna say you were gonna share with me, and then I said nah, you should have it instead. But what came out is I'm not gonna share.
Hey, could you subscribe, please?
Did you do the moping face? Okay. You can't say no to that. And I'll see you in the next video. Yo, Rohan got these. It's been giving me mad body dysmorphia.
Yeah, I only have one.
It's gone.
Subscribe.